Today I'm going to show how to install a new center channel speaker in a Veloster N. All the items used in this video will be in the description below. I chose a Dayton 3-inch mid-range driver for my new center speaker. I used a Metra tweeter adapter to mount the mid-range in the factory location. You can use a Metra 72-6514 speaker wire adapter as well, but I already had T-taps, so I used those instead for my wiring. You will need to modify the speaker mount since it's a universal adapter. The Dayton speaker needs about a 2 1/4 inch opening. I used a hole saw to cut the hole. Unfortunately, I only had a 2 1/8 bit, so I had to use a Dremel to finish sanding the opening to the correct size for the mid-range. Once the opening was finished, I used 4 small screws to secure the speaker to the adapter. After I got the speaker mounted in the adapter, I moved on to removing the factory speaker from the car. Using a thin, flathead screwdriver, pry on the center dash speaker grill. Once you have it partially lifted, use a plastic pry tool to go around the speaker grill, popping up each of the 5 clips holding the grill in place. Once the grill has been removed, you will need to remove 2 screws. Finally, unclip the wiring harness from the speaker. Before I installed my new center speaker, I needed to do a couple things to prepare the speaker. First, I installed a passive crossover to ensure the speaker was protected from unwanted lower frequencies. Next, I made a wiring harness that will be attached to the T-taps fitted to the factory wires. Both wires and crossover were covered in Tessa tape to reduce the possibility of rattles in the dash. The color code for the factory wires is red is positive and blue is negative. I had a leftover foam speaker ring from my Elantra build, so I installed it on the speaker. This is not required, but doesn't hurt either. When I test fitted the speaker, I found the shape of the dash is made to fit around the factory speaker and does not allow for extra room. So I had to use my Dremel again and go around the edge of the speaker mount to slim it down. Also, I had to open up the screw holes. This made the mount look a bit odd, but it worked fine. Since I had to open up the screw holes, I went ahead and installed washers in combination with the factory screws to make sure the speaker was held into place securely. Once the mount fit snugly in the dash, I plugged in the wires and pushed the speaker grill back onto the dash. This is an inexpensive and worthwhile upgrade. The Dayton 3-inch speaker blends well with my Focal door speakers. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content.